Good afternoon, YouTube. My name is Will. Big one is Enzo, little one is Lotus. We're on an afternoon walk today because this morning has been super busy, but we do have a lot of Evo content for this afternoon. Once we leave here, I've got a few errands to run by myself, and then I'm gonna head home and install the new wheels on the Evo. Hopefully, I know the injectors are back in Cincinnati now. They were up at Wakeman getting cleaned. Hopefully we can get the car in the next couple days and have it back. So hopefully it's just the injectors, but if not, they're gonna do some diagnosis as well. More on that when it comes. In the meantime, we're gonna finish up our walk real quick and do what we need to do before we can get working on the car. Enzo, come. Oh, good boy. Got this WRX coming up quick. Looks pretty stock. You ever do something knowing very well that you're gonna regret that later on? It's a problem for future self. Well, here's future self, and here's the problem. We are driving about 20 minutes away from my house just to go to this farm because I didn't feel like going to the farmer's market on Sunday. This is where I come to get my honey. Then your tea every day. It's amazing. Raw honey, 5 pounds. I'm not some like health nut, but honey is so much better if you get it raw. Pretty much nothing in the stores are gonna be good enough. And if you're doing it for like allergy reasons, which is the main reason I started doing it, it needs to be local. So even if your store does sell actual true raw honey, there's a good chance it's not local, so that kind of hurts some of the benefits. Normally I would go right off the exit. It's slower, but it's a much more entertaining drive. However, since my tires will probably try to kill me at any moment, we'll stick to the safe way. Just realized the first time the Evo has been at my parents' house in well over 2 years. There's the Cobra. Focus a little bit. Are you gonna bark if I don't pet you? Hey, of course, neither parent is actually here, but Mom, I still get credit for the effort. Still have some random mail that comes here, so apparently this is or the next issue is my last. R8. Convertible. Spider. Same thing. Oh, check out this 911 Turbo. Oh, it's not a Turbo, it's just a Carrera. It's a new one. Still looks sick though. Active Arrow. Okay, made it to the final stop of our tour today before we go put these wheels on. There's no parking. Actually, it's a good thing we're doing this because I just got a message that, as I was saying, I just got a message that it looks like the Evo is going to go to the shop Thursday, I think, maybe. I'll have to look at the message again. So, definitely need to get these wheels on today. I love how much this car can hold. You're in my shot. So these are the factory Evo VIII inky wheels, and we are going to be swapping them. These are the new wheels. They're not technically new. They've got about 20, I forget how many miles. I know they have at least 10,000. I don't think they have too much more than that, maybe like 12 to 15,000 on them, because they were on the Evo X when we bought it. And I bought different wheels for the Evo X with new tires. And when we got rid of that, I just got rid of it with those wheels and tires. So I got to keep these. I'm running out of hose space. put that there for now. Hey, not a racetrack. Evidently it is. Okay. Now these wheels and tires shouldn't come as a shock to anybody who's watched any of my old videos, because I did a video on these wheels and tires a couple months ago. A video where I did clean these up really well. So they are nice and clean, and hopefully you can see them pretty well. We're gonna do this inside. It is November, mid-November at this point, and it's like 40 degrees outside. So sorry if the lighting's a little darker than normal. I would like to get some brighter lights, but we're gonna make do with what we have for now. Probably makes sense to take the old wheels off first. I'm gonna run out of garage space otherwise. Okay, this is not a how-to. I'm not big on doing how-to videos. But we do have basically what we need here. Jack, wrench, jack stand, one oversized German Shepherd puppy. Are you gonna assist? You're strong enough. So there's nothing wrong with these tools, but this is, aside from lack of desire and lack of know-how, one of the main reasons I don't like working on my own cars is lack of proper tools. As you will see, I will have to jack up like each side individually because this jack isn't big enough. Meanwhile, like my neighbor next door the other day, I saw him come out, and he came out and jacked up his wife's SUV with one jack, like put it in the back, lifted up like half the car and stuff. It's like, yeah, you know, if I had those type of tools and abilities, yeah, I'd probably do more stuff too. But I have puppies, and they cost a lot more than tools. Oh, you cry? Lotus needed a nap and he wouldn't go to sleep. All right, I'm never gonna get this done. Okay? Never gonna get this done, okay? Go. Thank you. Endo. Dude. Air turned off finally. Should turn that off on my own. Alright, that's why we check it. That's never actually happened before, even to me with my inabilities. But that puck slipped right off. I guess before it made contact, the thing was not going to hold very long. Now I'm even more paranoid than usual. Yeah, I'd say these things have seen better days. Not to mention just the age alone. I don't know how long they've been on the car, but they've been on it pretty much the whole time that I've owned it. So that's a few years already. Alright, I'm going to take this opportunity to clean up a little. Knew he needed a nap. So you can see how shiny they used to be. This is how shiny they are now. Clear coat? No clear coat. Kind of occurs to me that because they've always been faded since I bought them, I never really cared too much about cleaning the brakes much. That's why these are so dirty. So that's after about 15 minutes. Still not perfect. This is obviously terrible. This is where the clear coat's gone. It's about as good as it's gonna get right now. I mean, there's just no sense in going too crazy with it since I am gonna have them refinished here. Since we're already in the winter, I may not rush this one. I may wait till spring, but we'll see. And now we're gonna go ahead and put the new wheel on, see how it looks, do a little test fitting. Okay, I felt like I had a system for knowing which wheel was which. I don't remember. And I also feel like these are directional. But I don't see... Oh yeah, there it is. There's my system. Okay. Passenger side front. Sweet. Okay. So that's probably impossible to see on camera, but there's my system. Little arrow, and then PF, passenger side front. There we go. Which means I'm actually gonna move this to the passenger side back. Okay, find the arrow. There it is. Driver's side front. Driver's side rear, of course. Alright, by process of elimination, should be passenger side rear, but you know, we'll check it just to be sure. Unless I didn't mark this one, at which point we will not check it. Oh, there it is. Passenger side front. Wait, hold on. What did this say over here again? I thought this said passenger side front. Definitely looks like an F. What is this? Let me see this one again. That's definitely an F. Clearly my system has failed. I think this is actually an R, and it's just really hard to tell. Which would mean I had the right tire from the beginning. Awesome. Once upon a time, I read that these bolted right up. I think. I hope. So I don't claim these to be my favorite wheels of all time, design or color-wise, but I am a huge BBS fan. Always have been ever since I was a kid. So that's why when I was given the opportunity to keep these, I went ahead and did it. I figure worst case, I can, you know, paint them, powder coat them, whatever, to a different color, or sell them and get something else if I end up just not liking them. But I figured these were better than getting some just no-name brand, or I don't want to say no-name brand, but not a major brand that you might get off the internet. Okay. Obviously, this isn't a exact look, but start to see an idea. So the one plus side to having a car with older or more miles that was driven daily, so you know the care wasn't up to my standards, is I don't have to stress as much. But these wheels, when I bought the 10, it had 19,000 miles, and the previous owner had done quite a good job. There's one little wheel check on this wheel, and I think that might be the only one on any of them, and that's very light. So we're not going to use this goofy thing because we could actually do damage. We're going to use a 21 millimeter deep with some painter's tape around it to give it a little extra protection. Wow, that's some heavy snoring. Oh, guys, passed out. I know virtually nothing about wheels, offsets, all that stuff. It's like a foreign language to me. Which is why I do like that I knew these would bolt right up. Definitely takes away some of the 4x4 status because they're bigger. Let's compare it over here. Now the garage does slope downwards towards the drain, but I mean, it's a pretty big gap. Oh yeah, that's a lot smaller. Let's be a little more scientific about this. Pretty close to the top, so we're at 3 inches. It's pretty close to the top, so 2.5, about 1/2 inch. Again, you know, the garage does have a drain down there, so with a bunch of glow balls. So it could be partly the way it's sitting, but I think I like them. Look good. I was afraid too that it would look like there's too much room like in there, you know, with the brakes and everything being smaller, which obviously they could be bigger now, but it's not bad. Okay. One side down, one to go. I mean, the front definitely still looks higher than the back in comparison, but I think it looks a lot better. Definitely think I'm gonna like this look. And so you're in my shot. And so, ciao buddy. Come on, over here. Oh, thanks for getting slobbers all over the wheel. I just have, watch your head. Hey. You're in the bubble. You're micromanaging. And so, back up. And so, this is why it takes me 4 times longer, aside from the fact that I don't have the right tools. Thank you. Truce. Okay. And so, thank you for the kisses. So what do you think of the BBS wheels? Yeah, I agree. I think a darker color or just something that wasn't so typical silver would probably look better. And what do you think of the size? They are bigger, yeah. Won't make the car bigger. Your ears still won't fit. Now, I thought these would look horrible not being lowered yet. But so far, not so bad. Oh, you disagree, okay. You still think it needs lowered? I mean, I didn't say it didn't need lowered. I just said it's not as bad as I... Wow, okay. Guess we're not gonna have a discussion. It's just your way or no way. All right, fine. You know what though? It's a safety concern at this point on those tires, so... Look at the springs. I know they need lower. I mean, unless you're gonna go out and get a job and give me some money right now, though. And the air came back on again. Now that I see these lug nuts on the nice BBS wheels, I think I just need to order a whole new set. All right, as I've no doubt been time-lapsing parts of this, you may think to yourself, did he clean all the other brakes? And the answer would be no. That was taking way too long. They weren't looking that much better. It was kind of more just highlighting how bad the clear coat is, to be honest. The dirt kind of made it blend. All right, little one, you can get out now. Oh, good sit. Hi. Hi. Got a good little nap? Yeah, it just wasn't safe with you out here. All right, it's already getting dark at 527. But without further ado, there she is. Oh, good boy, Lotus, go potty. And still left the wheel lock lug nut on there. Okay. Oh, good boy, Enzo, go potty too. So overall, I like it. I mean, it's definitely different. It's got a little change to it. Still needs to be lowered, as Enzo was mentioned. But yeah, comment below. Let me know what you guys think. If hopefully it'll be nicer tomorrow. We are taking it to Busher tomorrow. So rain or shine, it is going tomorrow. Hopefully more shine than rain. But hopefully I can get at least some better shots and some sunlight. Well, that's going to do it for this video. As always, please subscribe to follow along with the Evo build. Instagram links for myself, Enzo, and Lotus below. On that note, Instagram is really weird if you don't know with like the DMs. Like sometimes it doesn't even give me a notification, and like I have to like see this thing at the top corner. So I know one of you actually finally like commented on one of my photos like, hey, check your DM. So if I don't answer you within like 24, 48 hours, I have not seen it, and just give me a reminder. It's not going to bother me. So with that being said, like if that's your thing, comment below. Let me know what you think of the wheels. Should I keep them? Should I go back? Should I maybe do like a different color? And if so, what color? So I don't know. Give me your opinions. Other than that, I appreciate you guys watching, and you have a great day. Enzo, you say bye? Enzo.